First of all, thank you all very much for coming. It shows that there are lots of people, and I'm sure there are many more around the city, who really care about what is going on in our country, what democracy means, and what our future relations with the European Union are, which is the sort of crucial thing behind all the passion and excitement that exists at the moment in our country. And so, when that result came through, not one I wanted, not one I voted for, I regarded it then, and I regard it now, as my duty to respect that result, and every Conservative and Labour MP, that's about 86% of the House of Commons, were elected on manifestos that promised to respect the result of the referendum. And I also promised, and it's on my website, with several articles and all the rest of it, that I would do my best to try and ensure that we left with a good deal, so that the relationship with Europe would remain strong. And that is what I have done for the last 3 years. I have voted 3 times to leave the European Union for a deal. I genuinely believe that the new Prime Minister's intention is to negotiate a deal with the EU. There are 3, in my view, scenarios that are going to come up. The first is that he comes back from negotiations with the EU with a new deal, probably not hugely different from the previous one, but with a new deal of some sort, probably to do with the Northern Irish border. And I will support that if it comes up. If he does not come back with one, and says, I tried my best, but I could not reach agreement with the EU, and therefore we must leave the EU on the 31st of October without a deal, I believe that at that moment, because it will be a new Parliament after the prorogation, we will be entitled, those of us who want to, and I will be amongst them, to bring back the previous deal and have a vote on that. And I know that some of my friends in the Labour Party, Stephen Kinnock for example, has said publicly that around 30 of his colleagues regret not having supported that deal and would do so if it came back again. And the reason for all of this, ladies and gentlemen, in my mind is clear. If you are against no deal, yes, which I suspect all of us here are, there is only one way of ensuring that no deal does not happen. And that is by voting for a deal. Yes? Now, you've got questions. There are hands up. Declan, you first.
Yeah, thank you, Richard. Can you just say here right now, are there under any circumstances would you support a no deal?
The only circumstances in which I would go along with no deal is in a situation where a deal has not been voted for in Parliament. And that's why, to me, it is so important that there is a deal to be voted for, either one that the new Prime Minister comes back with, or the previous deal. But what that will require is for people of other parties to support it as well. If every party simply puts party before nation and says, I know, and says, we don't want no deal, but will not support a deal, in that situation, if we are going to move automatically to no deal at the end of October, whatever I have voted for may not necessarily happen.